The tropical storm warning for St. Kitts and Nevis has been lifted as the system moves further away from the islands, reports Senior Met Officer at the St. Kitts and Nevis Met Services, Elmo Burke. He provided his latest update during the National Emergency Operating Center briefing Wednesday evening. Meanwhile,
earlier this evening, we would have recognized some things early this morning.
Reported increased rainfall activity.
Post-tropical cyclone number 9 would have been shifting south and away from the island chain, and as such, the weather conditions would have been improving as the day progressed. As of 5 p.m. today, tropical storm warning were discontinued for us here in St. Kitts and Nevis. At the same time, 5 p.m. Tropical cyclone number 9 was located at 16.4 degrees north, 65.6 degrees west, and that puts it at about 200 miles to the west-southwest of St. Kitts. It was moving in a west-northwesterly direction at 23 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of about 45 miles per hour. Based on the trajectory, it will continue to move away further and further away from St. Kitts and Nevis, and as such, the weather conditions are expected to improve. Nonetheless, we are anticipating some more rain bands to move over the island chain from tonight into tomorrow morning. And as such, some disruptions are possible. Seas are expected to remain rough, and as such, a small craft warning remain in effect.
Meanwhile, head of the Disaster Management Agency on Nevis, Brian Dyer, reported increased rainfall activity.
In specific areas such as Spring Hill, we have seen recorded some 53.59 millimeters. Cades Bay in the northwest, we have recorded 55.39 millimeters. Nizu Plantation in the north, we have recorded 22.30 millimeters. Morgan State in the east, we have recorded 61.60 millimeters. That's well over 2 inches of rainfall. And New River in the southeast, we have recorded 34.60 millimeters. Also, from earlier in New River, we measured 38.50 miles per hour wind gusts, and that occurred this morning at 7:10 a.m. So we continue to see a gradual improvement in our weather. Our population and general community has remained off the streets, so that's a plus for the emergency services. And we want to say a special thank you to our general population for obeying the call for them to remain at home and to ensure that the emergency services had little issues with regards to responding to whatever cause that we attended to this morning and early this afternoon.
The weather forecast for Thursday expects conditions to be cloudy with 80% or very high chance of showers and a 40% or moderate chance of thunderstorms. Audrey Huey, Skn Newsline. Some communities experienced power outages during the passage of the tropical storm on Wednesday, while a tree fell on a house on Market Street. Jomo Williams, General Manager of Skn, provided an update on the power outages experienced and the restoration work being done.
Skn wishes to advise the general public that in terms of restoration, there are just 3 areas that remain affected. On the Sandy Point feeder, Green Tree, Cornfapes, Halfway Tree, that is expected to be completed by 8 o'clock tonight. The Keon feeder, Molyneux and Mansion, that transformer would need replacing, and that is expected to be done in the morning. And the Frigate Bay feeder, we are about 90% complete, and that will be done later tonight. Any other person experiencing power outage at this time, you are asked to call 465-2013 to get in touch with our operators, or 465-2000, and leave your information with our IVR system. We constantly back check these systems, and verify all the information, and we once again apologize for the inconvenience that was caused today, and promise you that Skn is forever working to get everything under control. Thank you.
Deputy National Disaster Coordinator of NEMA, Clarissa Langley-Stevens, gave a damage assessment report where she made a disclosure of the fallen tree on Market Street, Bastyr.
Fire and Rescue Services responded to a call of a downed tree on Market Street, Central Market Street, and that tree fell on a home where a family resided. Thankfully, there were no injuries. However, the report indicates that the tree needs to be assessed because it's a really huge tree, one of age, and that assessment will be done tomorrow. But there was some mild clearing of the area so that the family can have access to the home, and so we are very thankful for that. Community and Social Development has reached out to the family to ensure that the support that can be given to them was made available. So I want to thank the general public who contacted the NEOC with that information. Damage assessment. The Damage Assessment Committee indicated that the assessment done at Old Road Bay area was a very successful one, and the area was deemed safe and clear, and we are very thankful for that. Further assessments will be done as we progress into tonight and to tomorrow, so that these updates can be provided to the general public. Please note that the emergency contact numbers, you can still reach the NEOC via the NEMA office numbers, which would be 467-1151 or 466-5100, that's 5100. And you can contact the NEOC at 466-7453 or 466-9626 or 466-3874. Please note that any information that you share with us is given immediate attention so that we can ensure that all of us continue to remain safe.
Andre Huey, Skn Newsline.
It's not just iced tea and it's not cold tea. But who said we couldn't be in the middle? We are Mother Becky Quenchers, a herbal iced tea. It's a different and innovative take on using traditional herbs for tea. It's a home-brewed blend of natural organic herbs and spices, ready to drink at any time. We've turned ingredients you've used many times into something crisp, thirst-quenching, and did we mention taste awesome? Drinking tea just got better. Mother Becky Tea.
In these stressful times, you need relief, a way to release your stress and care for your health. You need Serenity. Yes, Serenity Mobile Spa, where we come to your home and offer the very best in massage and spa treatment. Your health is our priority as we practice the highest hygiene procedures before, during, and after your treatment. Choose from massages to meet your physical needs, scrubs, facials, waxing, and much more. We also provide our customers a complimentary serving of refreshing local coconut water with each massage. During these restricted times, we urge our customers to stay healthy. We will come to you.
Call us at 762-0157 or 760-8899. Find us on Facebook, Serenity Mobile Spa St. Kitts, or email us at serenitymobilespa869@gmail.com.
Serenity Mobile Spa.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash. where the service is number one.
The governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Timothy Antoine, said assistance is being sought to help small business operators revamp their operations in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. Responding to an Skn Newsline query regarding small business survival with the impact of the pandemic on economic activity, Governor Antoine indicated that the bank has been addressing the issue for short and medium-term solutions. Two of the issues he responded on related to the ability of small businesses to revamp and to restructure their operations.
We have reached out to the World Bank and asked whether and to what extent they can offer support to allow governments to provide training support for businesses that need to revamp, that need to their business models, that need to retrain. We know, for example, in this period that in response to the tourism sector and COVID, we have to retrofit certain facilities. We have to change how we do the business to ensure health and safety is paramount and to give that comfort to visitors. And so some support may be required. And we've reached out and said, can you help us with some training funds to allow us to be able to support our private sector? Can you? And one of the things I should close by saying is that we also recognize that some businesses will need to be restructured. That's a fact, that's a reality, large and small. And that is the reason why you would see in the program of action the mention about insolvency and bankruptcy. In other words, how do you get a business to be revamped quickly, to be resolved so that it can offer service and help either to preserve jobs or create jobs. In the United States, that's called Chapter 11. In many of our countries, that does not exist. We need to have a framework that allows businesses to resolve themselves and to go forward in this period.
A financial package is also being made available for small businesses in the member countries of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Glenn Bart, Skn Newsline.
Messages of condolences and tributes are paid to the life of the late Richard Keynes, former junior minister in the PAM-NRP coalition government from 1983 to 1995. Mr. Keynes passed away on Monday night. Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris said Richard Keynes was a very great man to many people of all ages, both personally and professionally. He was a very successful businessman, a gentleman, a humanitarian and philanthropist extraordinaire, who was humble, decent, and a sincere and dependable friend to those who were blessed to have him in their lives. Mr. Keynes served as chairman of the Social Security Board from 1980 to 1989, after which he was appointed chairman of the St. Kitts Sugar Manufacturing Corporation, SSMC. Mr. Keynes was conferred the Companion Star of Merit, CSM, a National Honors Award in 2016, for his contribution to the field of business in St. Kitts and Nevis. Prime Minister Harris conveyed condolences to Mr. Keynes' family and friends and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis at his passing. Andre Huey, Skn Newsline.
With tourism impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, several countries of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union are likely to turn to the Citizenship by Investment program to achieve some level of financial stability. Speaking at a recent media briefing of the 96th meeting of the ECCB Monetary Council, late July, the incoming chairman of the council, Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, inferred that it will be a critical tool for member countries to use to stabilize their economies.
In the context of one of the dominant sectors of the economy, tourism, experiencing significant difficulties which are expected to be of a protracted nature, we will have to rely on another alternative, in this case the CBI, to provide that buffer. And we are in fact attempting to do so. In the context of St. Kitts and Nevis, we did launch recently a new project with respect to the CBI, a new option for a limited time of 6 months, where we intend to make it easier for persons to access our citizenship program in terms of the price option. Clearly, there will be no compromise with respect to due diligence. The strength of that would always be robust and surpass the best of international expectations. So we look to the CBI program to assist in our foreign exchange earning, to assist in bringing investment in our real estate market, and by extension, to bring investment in terms of the construction industry, which will trigger job creation in St. Kitts and Nevis. And similar expectation, I would think, is being held in the other member states of the region, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, which have a similar CBI program.
All indicators point to a return of cruise tourism in 2021, and it is expected that land-based tourism will experience slow recovery when borders are reopened. Glenn Batt, Skn Newsline.
Four swimmers have committed themselves to make a historic swim on August 1st as part of plans in place for the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the MV Christina. For more in this report, we join sportscaster Curtis Morton on Nevis.
And I'm here with Winston Crook. Winston, could you tell us a little bit about what's going to happen?
Okay, today you've got a group of intrepid swimmers, Jane, Mary, Val and Jeff. They are practicing and training to complete a commemorative swim in recognition of the 50 years since the Christina. So it's a very solemn occasion, as we all know, but the idea is they are going to do the swim to raise the profile of swimming within the Federation. I'm talking to you now as President of the Swimming Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. And these fine people have volunteered to train, and they're going to swim from the site of the Christina going down to Pinny's Beach. And that's approximately 10 kilometers, so it's no easy feat.
I am from Canada, and I live in Nevis since 8 years now. I bring up the idea for the 50 years for the memorial of the Christina, because she's saying it's 50 years ago, to do something more special for the occasion because it's 50. And I bring up the idea from swimming from the site where the Christina sank and swim back all the way to Nevis, to Pinny's. Because I did, some local was telling me that some swim almost all the way back to Nevis and some did. Now I'm not exactly sure what happened, but some did, and because they grab out on something floating and swim back, or they knew a little bit how to swim. But this tragedy, to me, it's really big because you live on an island, so some way or another you will go on a boat, and it's like on a car. I mean, accident could happen, and then if accident happen on a boat, obviously if you do know a bit how to swim, you will be able to survive. You have also story of people who drifting away for a really long time, right, and then they get catch up because they knew a little bit what to do. So yeah, the idea is to swim back and then bring up more swimming as awareness, and we also I help to develop a program which is called Swim to Win, to have more people who know how to swim here, but most importantly to have more local who know how to teach swimming, so somehow we could bring it into school so then everybody could know how to swim.
Hi, I'm Jane Hansom. I'm from Scotland, but I now live on Nevis, and I have been coming here for 8 years doing work for the Tourist Board, and I have been swimming most of my life really. I learned to swim when I was 10, and I'm now 51, so that's 40 years, and I love Nevis and I love the water, and I think it's such a fantastic place to enjoy from a swimming perspective. And we are doing the Christina Memorial Swim to recognise the disaster, which arguably was the biggest disaster in the English-speaking Caribbean, and so many people lost their lives, and so many families on Nevis have been touched by this. And the natural reaction has been that people are scared of the water, and so many of the kids can't swim, which is a real shame. And the whole idea of the Christina is that we, on this 50-year anniversary, we link the past to the future. And and we want to show really the importance of being able to swim, and the fact that the water is not a scary place. The water is fantastic. I mean, look at this. You live on the most beautiful paradise island, and the water is lovely, and it should be a source of joy and a place to get fit, and the importance of being able to swim is really massive.
Hi, I'm Mary Parks. I'm from the US, and I've been living on Nevis for 7 years. When I grew up on the beach, and I always knew how to swim, but I was never a swimmer. I never swam in races or anything until I moved to Nevis, and I heard about the cross-channel swim, and I decided I would like to do it in order to overcome my fear of open water swimming. So 5 years ago, I did my first cross-channel swim from Nevis to St. Kitts, and I was just trying to make it across. I did, and I fell in love with it, and all the training and all the months leading up to it, and I decided I wouldn't give it up. So I continued swimming, and I just been improving for the last 5 years. Never did I think that I would be swimming St. Kitts and back or a 10K, but anyone can learn to swim if you want to. If you would like to try, if you would like to learn, it's very easy. And again, the swim that you've heard from everybody, it's in memory of everyone that's lost their lives, and it's just trying to be a catalyst to make everybody learn that it's very easy to swim and there's no reason not to. So
yes, I'm Jeffrey Folsom, and I've been on the island for just short of 3 years. You know, if anybody out there knows me, you know I'm the scrap metal guy on the two islands. I've got to know a lot of people on both islands as a result of that business, and I profoundly understand how the Christina tragedy has impacted pretty much every family on both islands. So it's, you know, an honor to be able to do something that recognizes and shows respect to that horrible tragedy.
For all your printing needs at top-notch quality, go to Digital Print Plus, located on Princess Street, Bastyr, St. Kitts. At Digital Print Plus, you get the best in business cards, letterheads, envelopes, wristbands, tent cards, rack cards, flyers, brochures, logo designs, posters, photos, architectural designs, 3D renderings, and so much more. Digital Print Plus gives you the best quality at competitive prices. Contact us at 767-7468 or email digitalprintskn@gmail.com or follow us on Facebook at digitalprintskn. Digital Print Plus, for all your printing needs at the best quality. Now you can have Skn Newsline on the go. Introducing Skn Newsline Android mobile app. Search Skn Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch your news reports, watch our live news feed on Skn Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The Skn Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today.
Banners, commercial signs, decal printing, canvas prints, license plates, posters. We at Multigraphics are dedicated to providing quality products and service to our customers. Our team takes pride in the craftsmanship and is passionate about its work. Every job, large or small, is important. Most of our customers come to us through referrals. That's because our #1 priority is service. We serve a wide variety of customers, such as restaurants, retail stores, manufacturers, trucking companies, and many more. Our capabilities include design, production, and installation. How can we help? We are located at Bird Rock at the Woods Right compound. Call us at 869-763-1511 or 784-491-7599. Multigraphics.
KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity Parish, St. Kitts. For all your t-shirt printing, banners and signs, promotional products, shipping, motivational speeches, computer classes, agro-processing, art and craft, and desktop publishing. Come to KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity, St. Kitts. Telephone 661-0118 or 765-7270. Email drkhrystus@kvklives.com or visit www.kvklives.com. KVK Enterprises.